Mike Tirico alongside Greg Holtz, and glad you're with us. Austin Seibert will be the one to get the proceedings underway. Off we go from Nashville. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Here we go. Hey, can.
The tight end Fant in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
Gun. 11, Right, 80,
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Olufemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 5.
11, MT,
Third and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
9 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here we go.
The tight end Fant
Big
in
13.
motion.
Big 13. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go. 19 Chargers.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's going to be dropped. For a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On the jump.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther. Ready?
Straight ahead. It's Spears. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught. It's Jimray DK. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Bronco 80.
On first down, it's Ward. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. The Bengals have got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get it? 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be bursting goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a big one for Tennessee. 62 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Throwing, Ward. He's got it at the 3.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third
Come on.
and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air again, Ward. Rolling right. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Cyber text Detroit is true. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Cyber set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Right in touch.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. 11.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
10 through 11. Let's go now.
To throw is Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Iomanner. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Spears. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
60 by 60.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Here comes the screen to Spears.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game. On first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw is Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On the set.
It's 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. He's got his man. Complete to Iomanner. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29. And it's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he'll take this one in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just 11.
Here's Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up second and 8.
Now, Burrow. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
To return, it's Shaheed. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19.
Throwing is Ward. Connected working with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And the Titans are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Titans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Now it's Ward. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Alec Iomatter. Touchdown Titans. That's his second TD catch of the season. Cyber's extra point is true, and the Titans will take a 21-7 lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. They'll set up the screen to Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first and 10, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Titans are going to get the football at their own 23.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Wolf. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Bronco 80.
They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Brings up third down.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Go!
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Makes it second and 10.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Here's Ward now on second down. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here we go.
The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
11. Here we go.
The tight end Fant in motion. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That's a Monty Hooker blitzing in from his safety spot and coming up with the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, somebody got a boy, watch the boy. He's a vibe outside, off from the music. Turn his TV off, and with my TV,
Pack! Panther 60, Panther 60. Hot 70, hot 70. Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 20.
On 1st down, Ward. A quick throw right side. Now he's free to midfield. Racing to the end zone. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Gun. 11.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down, and he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
11 mighty. 12.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
9 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short, but there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Ready? 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass caught left side by Vance. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
We'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard.
11, Thomas.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, we're good.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
11, 11.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 60, Panther.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 41 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Third and inches.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Titans 35, Bengals 7. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Brown. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Second down. Burrow. Will find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now, faking the give. Out to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go. Here we go. Can. 11.
Throwing is Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's incomplete. Derrick Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now Pollard. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. From the 21, here's second and 3.
Ready.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Off play action, it's Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Logan Wilson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Ready.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
70. Go.
Now it's Ward. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and goal.
Stephanie! Viking 18!
From the gun, here's Ward. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over first down 10. They're on 19.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Hey, can. 11.
The tight end Fant in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
11 Thomas.
Now second down throw for Burrow. He's got Douglas going deep. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
The 31-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 1960 Eagles. Ready?
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's another Titans.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Titans add on to their already sizable lead.
Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. to be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's get set.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? Let's up. 12. Stop.
Now give on the ground, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
I'm one, right? 11 mighty. Here we go.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow to the left side, caught by Chase. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will get just a bit closer.
45. Bengals 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready? Go.
On 1st down, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Seibert now for the point after. The kick is good, and the Titans will add one more onto their big lead.
Bengals 14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 42-yard line.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Lights up. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready, ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.